My favorite hobby. Part 1. Hello, my friend. Welcome back. I'm Channie. It makes me very happy to see you here again. Thank you for choosing to spend a little part of your day with me. I hope you are feeling calm and comfortable. Maybe you are drinking a cup of tea. Maybe you are walking outside. Maybe you are studying English before going to bed. No matter where you are, I hope today's conversation can help you relax. Let's begin with a simple question. What is your favorite hobby? People ask this question all over the world. It is one of the easiest ways to start a conversation. When we talk about our hobbies, we learn more about each other. We discover what makes people happy. We discover how they spend their free time. And sometimes we even find new hobbies for ourselves. Before I tell you about my favorite hobby, let me ask you something. What do you usually do when you have free time? Do you play sports? Do you read books? Do you draw pictures? Do you play games? Do you listen to music? Or maybe you simply enjoy taking a walk. Every hobby is different. Every hobby is special. A hobby does not have to make money. A hobby does not have to be difficult. A hobby is simply something that makes us smile. For me, one of my favorite hobbies is reading. I have loved books for many years. When I was a child, I did not read very quickly. Sometimes I needed a long time to finish one small book. There were many words that I did not know. Sometimes I became tired after reading only a few pages. But little by little, everything changed. I started reading short stories. Then I read longer stories. After that, I began reading books about different countries, animals, and famous people. Every book taught me something new. Books helped me travel without leaving my room. I could visit a snowy mountain. I could walk through a quiet forest. One could stand beside the sea. I could even imagine visiting another planet. All of that happened while I was sitting in my favorite chair. Isn't that amazing? Books are like little doors. When we open one, we enter a new world. Sometimes that world is full of adventure. Sometimes it is full of laughter. Sometimes it teaches us an important lesson. Every book has something to share. When I was in elementary school, my teacher often told us to read for 15 minutes every day. At first, I only read because it was homework. I counted the minutes. I looked at the clock. I wanted to finish quickly. But one day something changed. I found a story about a small boy who wanted to travel around the world. The story was simple. The words were easy, but I could not stop reading. I wanted to know what happened next. When I finished the story, I smiled. It was the first time I understood why people loved reading. After that day, I started visiting the school library more often. The library became one of my favorite places. It was always quiet. The shelves were full of colorful books. Some students were reading. Some were studying. Some were looking for new books to borrow. I liked walking slowly between the shelves. Sometimes I did not know what I wanted to read. I simply picked up a book because I liked the cover. Have you ever done that? Sometimes a beautiful cover makes us curious. Sometimes the title catches our attention. Sometimes we open a book and read the first page. If we enjoy it, we continue reading. If not, we choose another one. Reading should never feel like a race. There is no prize for finishing the most books. The important thing is enjoying the journey. Today, I still enjoy reading. I usually read before going to bed. I do not read for many hours. Sometimes I read for 20 minutes. Sometimes 30. On busy days, maybe only 10 minutes. That is enough. Even a few pages can help me relax after a long day. When I read before sleeping, I forget about my worries for a while. My mind becomes quiet. The stories help me slow down. I sleep better after reading. Of course, not every book is exciting. There are books that I stop reading after a few chapters. And that is okay. Not every story is right for every person. Maybe I do not enjoy it today. Maybe I will enjoy it next year. Everyone has different tastes. Some people love mystery stories. Some enjoy science fiction. Others like history. Many people enjoy books about cooking. Some people only read comics. Others love poetry. There is no wrong choice. Reading is personal. The best book is the one that makes you want to turn the next page. These days, people often ask me, do you prefer paper books or e-books? Honestly, I like both. Paper books have a special feeling. I enjoy holding a real book in my hands. I like turning the pages. I like the smell of new books. Sometimes I write small notes with a pencil. Sometimes I place a bookmark between the pages. A paper book feels like an old friend. But e-books are also wonderful. I can carry many books on one small device. When I travel, I do not need a heavy bag. If I finish one book, I can start another one immediately. Technology has made reading easier than ever before. So I think both are good. The important thing is not how you read. The important thing is that you enjoy reading. Reading has also helped me learn English. When I first started learning English, I was afraid of books. They looked difficult. There were too many words I did not know. But then I found books written for beginners. The sentences were short. The grammar was simple. There were many pictures. Little by little, I became more confident. Whenever I learned a new word, I wrote it in a notebook. Sometimes I forgot it. Then I learned it again. That is normal. Learning takes time. Today, I still keep a small notebook for new words. Whenever I find an interesting word, I write it down. Then I try to use it in a sentence. That small habit has helped me improve little by little. Reading is not only about learning words. It also teaches patience. When we read, we slow down. We pay attention. We imagine the story. We think about the characters. We ask questions. Why did they make that choice? What will happen next? How would I feel in the same situation? Books help us understand other people. They help us become kinder. They remind us that everyone has their own story. Sometimes I visit a bookstore even when I do not plan to buy anything. I simply enjoy walking around. I look at the new books. I read the back covers. Sometimes I sit down and read the first chapter. Bookstores always feel peaceful to me. People speak softly. No one is in a hurry. Everyone is searching for a story that will make them happy. I think bookstores have a special kind of magic. They are full of dreams waiting to be opened. Now I would like to ask you a few questions. Do you enjoy reading? What kind of books do you like? When do you usually read? Do you have a favorite book? If you could read anywhere in the world, where would you choose? Maybe beside the sea. Maybe under a big tree. Maybe in a quiet library. Or maybe in your own bedroom with a warm cup of tea. Every place can become the perfect reading place, as long as you feel comfortable. Thank you for listening today. Our conversation is not over yet. In part 2, I will tell you more about how hobbies help us grow, why trying new hobbies is exciting, the hobbies I want to learn in the future, and how hobbies can make our lives happier, healthier, and more meaningful. Until then, keep smiling, keep reading, keep learning English one page at a time. My name is Channie. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye, my dear friend.